Good morning. Saturday morning from Fort Clark Springs, Texas. Hey Google, what is the temperature at Fort Clark Springs, Texas?
In Fort Clark Historic District, it's currently 40 degrees.
And raining. And it's going to rain all day. It rained all night. But the good news is we need rain bad. That is what you call drinking water. Okay. And also the plants love it. So yeah, we've got all day today, which will be great. That's fine with me. I got books to read and food to cook. Make me some baked potatoes and then make me some mashed potatoes. What I do is I take two like russet potatoes and add in a what's the other type of potato? The one that's really hard thing. Uh, can't think of the name of it, but I add that one in there, and yeah, and mix it all up. It's good stuff. You wanted to know that early in the morning, right, while you're having your coffee. Anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now just went right on by. Believe it or not, it's March the 18th already, 2023. And what else? Never worry about what you cannot change. Better yet, what you cannot or will not change. All right. You know, so with that in mind, I'm still in my Class C motorhome. Why? Even though I have a little one-bedroom house right there, it's just cozier here. You know what I mean? And I just have gotten used to living in an RV. And is there a reason to change? None that I can think of. So what else? Uh, for the video today, you're going to love this one. It's a biggie. Oh, Lord. I'm not going to give you a hint either. I mean, this is a viral video times 10. But anyway, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Dallas, Texas?
In Dallas, it's currently 43 degrees.
That's interesting. It's warmer there than it is here. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Alpine, Texas?
In Alpine, it's currently 33 degrees.
So the
Due
north,
to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 25.
so the norther must have come in from the northwest. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fort Davis, Texas?
In Fort Davis, it's currently 30 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 20.
And I was going to go live there. I've been going to live everywhere, as you probably know. But anyway, what else? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte, it's currently 5 degrees.
Five.
Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's -3.
A lot of wind, huh? Okay, well, that's good to know. Moving right along to comments. Hope you're having a good morning. It is Saturday morning, a weekend, and time to chill out. You know what I mean? I went yesterday and got groceries, so I don't have to fool with that today. And I think I mentioned I'm going to make, it's called a sweet potato. Two russets and one sweet potato and smash it all together. And yeah, it's a good healthy meal. Actually, sweet potatoes are good for you. And then I'm going to make a pot of pinto beans today. And so I'll have everything cooked up. And I've got some of those pork ribs and I've got some, uh, it's like grilled chicken they have at HEB in Del Rio. It's really good. Yeah, you get a whole chicken. They cut it up into sections. It's about $7 or $8, but it's good. It comes with jalapenos and onions and stuff. Yeah, we're getting to comments. I'm getting there. Vic 59. Good morning. He says, "Good morning, Rusty. Good looking pizza. Have a fine day." It is. I ate 1/8 of it. I had one slice with a small glass of wine, and then was reading a book last night while it was raining, and hear that you can just barely hear the rain hitting on the metal roof, this cover that covers my RV and my car and my neighborhood vehicle. Everything's under the cover. It's just so nice, and yeah, it's just a gentle rain, not a hard rain, and it's good sleeping weather or good napping weather, whatever. Gregory McKinnon, yucca it is. Blooms in the north maybe every 10 years. That was the plant I was looking at on my NV drive. Ralph P., nice beer 30. Story time. Thanks, Rusty. I just missed being drafted by 2 years. I wished I'd have missed it by 2 years. This person's name is Cabadogy, Cabadogy. Rusty, Great Beer 30, you are a treasure. Yeah, I am. It ain't much of a treasure, but it's a beginning. Steve Engelbrecht. Rusty was in the Twilight Zone twice. I guess so, man. Yeah, that's a, I don't even know why I talked about that. You know, it just, as I started the video, that hit my clearing in my brain, you know, and out it came, because if it goes in here or goes off there, it comes out here, you know. Joanne Wojo, thanks for sharing your life with us. Thank you for your service. God bless you. I was not John Wayne, I can assure you that. Paul S., I looked up Fort Polk on the interweb. I'm surprised it's even there. And it said they trained over 1 million soldiers for the Vietnam War. Wow, that's a lot. Tell me. Shit, man, it was busy, man. Yeah. If you ever want to give the world an enema, you stick the hose or the tube right at Fort Polk. That's where you start. Sue Martinez, the shrub that you were pointing out is Algarita. Is it? Actually, we called it currants. Currant. We called it a currant bush because my mother made jellies out of it, out of the little red berries. It says the Native Americans and early settlers used the bright yellow roots for dye. The yellow flowers and smell beautiful, and the red berries make the yummiest jellies. The sharp leaves make it challenging but worth it. Love the Texas landscape. Yeah, we've picked buckets of well, not big buckets, but you know, little buckets of currants, and my mother would make jelly for us. That was delicious, man. Stroker Ace, well, I finally had a chance to go camping. Made it all the way to Sweetwater, and the transmission plunked on me. Merry freaking Christmas. So you're stranded in Sweetwater, Texas, huh? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Sweetwater, Texas?
In Sweetwater, it's currently 36 degrees.
But it's not raining. That's something. Looks like the sun's going to be shining there today. Maybe I'll drive out to Sweetwater. Scotty Thompson, was the pizza good, Rusty? It sure was, Scotty. It was, that one slice I had was very good, very healthy. Mike Turner, spring has sprung in Texas. Yeah, these are, you know, what is it? Spring showers bring May flowers. Simply Me, truth about Amazon. Most name brands are knockoffs. I've gotten enough to know. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff going on there. But you know, I'm sure they try to monitor it as well as they can, and they're getting a lot of feedback all the time so they can weed out the cons. But I'm sure it's an ongoing process. Ken PA, Vietnam era veterans are the greatest generation, in my opinion. No disrespect to any other. Yeah, it's what it was. Great stories. I remember the other stories you told about Mongolia that were funny too several years ago. Yeah, I did a video about the Peace Corps stuff. There were some funny things that happened, but it was difficult. You know, you had to find food and stuff, and it got cold. RV living with the geezer. Rusty, do you ever see any armadillos? You know, I haven't seen an armadillo since I've been down here. I'm telling you, I haven't seen any armadillo. Around there's more around the Gulf Coast of Texas than there are out here in West Texas, I'm sure. For some reason, they like that soil and the grubs along the Gulf Coast of Texas. TGIF, Pizza Friday, baby. Yeah, you got it. Hiking with Jackie Boy. Cheers on Beer 30. This is on Beer 30. Patrick Russell. My son was in the Peace Corps in Colombia about 6 years ago and didn't enjoy it that much and came home about 6 months early from an 18-month tour. Enjoyed hearing your story about your Mongolia experience. Yeah, there's a lot of people that what they call ET, early terminate, because it's not, you know, the illusion is there you are living in this foreign country and everything's peace and harmony. And the truth is there you are in this foreign country and you can't speak the language, the food tastes like crap, you drink the water, you got diarrhea, you feel like poop all the time, you know. And, you know, you're just totally out of balance for an extended period of time. Tracy Phillips, great looking pizza, Rusty. Yeah, it's all right. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you. Cool video. Thank you, Scotty, the masked bowler from Wisconsin. And Mitt, glad you made it to 77 years. Me too. Yeah, there were some people that tried to stop that. And Mitt, yum on the pizza. W. Thurman on the driving thing on the neighborhood vehicle. Those yucca plants are cold hardy because I have them in North Georgia mountains. They do well and bloom pretty. Enjoyed the ride on the NV, smooth ride. Well, I hope you do because you got more of them coming. I'm telling you. Brian Barbie. So, did you ever find out where the guys in the barracks at Fort Polk had gone? No, I never asked. I was really stupid, man. I mean, I was just above a functional idiot. You know what I mean? Uh, I could read and write and do simple math and stuff, but as far as worldly or streetwise, I was not. No. Hell, I loaned money to these guys. Yeah, no kidding. Did I ever get paid back? Hell no. Never. Are you kidding me? No. Sergeant Rock, we called Fayetteville, the town near Fort Bragg, Fayette Nam. Love the Army barracks story. Keep 'em coming. Take 2 salt tablets and drive on. Yeah, and then they find out later that the salt tablets are bad for you. We used to take about a handful. Alvin Masso, awesome. Beer 30, Rusty. Thank you. Follow Jesus. Oops. Here's to you is to me. May we always be friends, my friend. Anyway, yeah, whatever. Thank you. The same person says, cool story, Rusty. Wow, I'm happy I'm not the only one this has happened to. LOL, but true, sure feels funny when you wake up and well say what happened to everybody. Enjoyed the bit of life. Enjoyed the bit of life. Enjoyed the bit if life of you. Very interesting, my friend. Thank you. James Carr, did you go to DeRidder while at Fort Polk? Yeah, sure did. DeRidder and Lake Charles, all that stuff. Spent a few days and spent the night in DeRidder, and then I spent my then wife and I stayed a few nights in Lake Charles. I'm gonna tell you right now, she didn't get any sleep. I can tell you that. Jim Christensen, I can well relate to your experience, Rusty, as it was Tiger Land for me in infantry training and then the Nam. I hear you, first air cav. Nope. Yeah, I hear you. That's down a rabbit hole, isn't it? Yeah. W. Thurman, looks delicious on the pizza. Yeah, it was. I ate one slice. Same person, great beer 30 story. When you're drinking with others, hang on to your beer. Have a great weekend, Rusty and Rangers. Yeah, and I learned later on from a friend of mine that was kind of a spook in a lot of ways. I called him a spook. You know, but he told me, he said, if you're ever in a bar anywhere, take your drink with you wherever you go. And if you get a bottled drink, like a bottled beer, tell them to leave the cap on it. You know what I mean? No, it's true. There's a lot of crazy people in the world, man. Sergeant Rock, Pop, Green Smoke. Yeah, they got a LZ here. Green Smoke, guys. Green Smoke is good smoke. Linda Douglas, is it the Spanish dagger? Yeah, I guess it is, Linda. Bruce Johnson, you went to Mongolia to get away from ex-wives. Wish I had thought of that. Well, I didn't really go to get away from ex-wives, even though that may have been part of it. I don't think so. I was just looking to get my head together, man. I mean, here I was, 49 years old. I'd just gotten my 3rd divorce. And, I don't know, things just weren't working out like the great American dream was supposed to. You know what I mean? And so, but it did work out. I mean, even though I got jerked around a little bit in the Peace Corps, when I came back, I went and lived in the desert out in Terlingua near Big Bend in far west Texas. Had a little junk ass RV and no power, no nothing. Had to haul water. Had the ice chest for anything I needed to keep cold. Had to get ice every 4th day. But that worked out because I had to get water by then too, or something. And yeah, so no, it was okay. And I was out there about 2 years, and yeah, but that did it. That got me back on track. I realized then that chasing the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow works well for those that are born in the pot of gold, but it doesn't work too well for those that are born at the beginning of the rainbow. You know what I mean? No, you stay there. You know, the acorns don't fall too far from the tree. You know, they always the carrot at the carrot at the end of the stick. You know, like the donkey thing. Remember, uh, is the illusion that you can become a Bill Gates or a Steve Jobs or an Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or like that. You know, what I mean, you just well, that's not true. You know that's not true. You need about 180 IQ to start with, a little funding from somebody, and then you got something. Sherry Hooker, that looks so good, Rusty, on the pizza. Thank you. WTBM 123, cool. Sam Higgins, I was at Fort Polk in April 1967. Yep, good years, huh? Mary Cooper, sounds like you experienced a Twilight Zone moment. Well, I guess so. I mean, it could be just, maybe I just didn't remember all of it or something. It's just a weird period. Scotty Thompson, nice red shirt, cool comment call. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, the masked bowler from Wisconsin. We'll do a few more here. Dog Run, thanks for the stories, Rusty. I enjoyed listening to them while relaxing on a Friday night. Good, that's what I want. I want you to just lean back and listen to me babble on, and you enjoy, relax, and listen to my mistakes or whatever, and say, well, hell, I'm not as crazy as I think I am. This guy's nuts, talking about me, you know. Yeah, Lawrence Hockett. I personally love the videos of the Texas brush country. I enjoy looking for and seeing wildlife. Keep doing what you do, Rusty. I enjoy the heck out of it. Well, you're on a roll, man. You got a lot more coming. Jane Delaney. Thank you, Rusty, for sharing your experience. I was a volunteer at a rural school in Tanzania in 2004. Experienced life in a third world country changed my outlook on life. I became a minimalist. No, I know that too. I did too. And grateful for the simple things of life. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, me too, because when I was in Mongolia, I realized that, these people managed to live so simply and without a lot of stuff. And there wasn't much available then because they had just moved away from the Russian support. Russia was supplying a lot of economic support to Mongolia, and they were pulling it out or removing it. And yeah, so there were a lot of food shortages and stuff. Anyway, Henri Codger, I'd say, hey, sweetheart, I don't know what you put in my beer, but I'd like to order more of that. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I can't prove that, but these kids were into drugs. Okay, yeah, but not bad. I mean, they weren't stoned all the time or anything, but they were very familiar with them. Let me say that. David Robinson, did you say that you lived in or near Kingsville? I grew up in Kingsville in the 1940s. Back then, the small town closed down at lunchtime for a couple of hours. We was close to the A&M College. I sure miss it down. I hear it's a big metropolitan town now. Yeah, thank you, David. It is. There's a lot of vacation population in there, and of course there's a lot of people from the Austin area that can telecommute that live there now. Steve Wheatley, are you old and fuzzy like me, or is it just this video? I don't know. I guess I'm old and fuzzy because I didn't do anything to the video. We'll do two more and then we'll three more and we'll shut her down. This is Daisy Muffin. Rusty, honey, what you probably experienced in the barracks was a dysfunction in the time matrix. It's like a deja vu. It will soon become clear. Elon rocks, history in the making. Yeah, thank you, Daisy. K-Bob Hope, looks delicious, Rusty. I'm a big fan of pepperoni. Yeah, it's very healthy. Al Fur, Cool Beer 30 Talk. Thank you, Al Fur. Boondocking with Dennis says, vegan. Well, I changed my mind. Enjoy your day. Check his channel out on YouTube. But anyway, having said that, from Fort Clark Springs on a rainy day, you might be able to hear it. Maybe. But anyway, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem. And give you a goat kiss. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, buy whatever you want. Easy peasy. Then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And then what else? Yeah, the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, is what? Eat less. That's it. Get a smaller plate. And then what else? What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. Do that several times a day. You'll never regret it. And then what else? Stretch. 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 Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. You'll feel better immediately, and you'll live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, dream, memory you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on. Adios, bye-bye. Hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video, which is a biggie. Anyway, guys, enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye. It's raining. You knew that, don't you?